This is Sedona. With its red cliffs and stunning vistas, Sedona looks like it should be one of America's national parks. Yet it isn't. But why? Why does it remain outside the national park system? The story of Sedona begins 330 million years ago, well, allegedly, because 10 million years more, 10 million less, who knows. So this entire region lay beneath an ancient sea. Layer upon layer, limestone and sandstone accumulated on the seafloor, rich in iron oxide, the same compound that gives rust its reddish color. So yes, you can say these rocks rusted like your grandpa's old truck. The more you know. As the sea retreated and the Colorado Plateau rose, ever heard of Colorado? Erosion sculpted these layers of rocks into the mountains we see today. Anyways, let's move forward a few million years forward. So this, before it had its current name, this valley was populated by indigenous people. Sinagoa tribes lived here. Apparently, they were skilled farmers who developed sophisticated irrigation systems and traded with other indigenous groups across the Southwest. The first Europeans started to arrive in 1870s, and among them was Mr. Schnebly, but also his wife, Sedona Schnebly. And what a coincidence, you may think. Well, spoiler alert, you will hear this name again in this story. When the small community needed a post office in 1902, Mr. Schnebly humbly suggested naming the town Schnebly Station. For some reason, this brilliant idea didn't meet much support, but then, as an alternative, he proposed Red Rock Crossing. This one didn't land too because it was just too long. So finally, it was decided to name the new town Sedona, and everyone was good with that. First, let's understand what makes a national park. The National Park Service has specific criteria for national park designation. A potential national park must possess unique natural, cultural, and recreational resources, be a true, accurate, and relatively unspoiled example of a real resource, provide opportunities for public recreation and enjoyment, and be large enough to ensure long-term protection and meaningful visitor experience. At first glance, Sedona checks all these boxes. Its unique red rocks formations are world famous, the area offers incredible recreational opportunities, and at over 160,000 acres, the surrounding Coconino National Forest provides plenty of space. But here is where it gets complicated. Unlike most national parks, Sedona is already a thriving city with over 10,000 residents and millions of annual visitors. The area is managed by multiple entities: the U.S. Forest Service, Arizona State Parks, and private landowners. Most of Sedona's iconic landscapes are already protected as part of Coconino National Forest. Converting this to a national park would require complex land transfers and potentially displacing residents and businesses. The U.S. Forest Service's multiple-use mandate actually provides more flexibility in managing the area than national park status would. It allows for recreation, conservation, and certain commercial activities to coexist. Not every natural wonder needs to be a national park. Sometimes alternative protection measures may work even better. So, in case of Sedona, even though it may look like a national park, and you may think why wouldn't it be, but it kind of proves that it don't need to be. It has its unique circumstances that make its current case and situation kind of better than national parks because you have all this infrastructure around. So it's just different on its own way, and on its own way, it's better.